I think the one thing I wanted to highlight was some of the things that you said on our last call, like some of the ways that you said you've seen me grow over working with you, just standing up for myself, realizing like I've got, there's a lot of voices that run through, a lot of doubts, people from my past, people from the things in the future. Like I'm always over analyzing and overthinking things. And I just think like getting out of your own way sometimes, just believing in yourself, believing that you can go accomplish what you want to accomplish.
Yeah.
And, going and doing that for sure. So I just,
being okay with like who the fuck you are.
Exactly. And not caring,
not worrying about
other people,
what other people are saying,
what they think.
or it's one thing, like we all need to accept feedback, right? Like we all need to accept feedback, and we need to hear what people are saying, because sometimes somebody might say something that you're blind to and you're not going to see, right?
Yes. Then there's other things people will say to you that try to intentionally drag you down.
Yes.
And that's what.
And why, I don't know.
Exactly.
Right.
And I think when you hear those people that, when you hear some of that feedback, some of that chatter, it can make you doubt a lot of yourself. It can make you doubt, like, am I really doing this? Am I really good enough? Am I able to go and
a lot of times it's fucking family members.
Yep.
Right? Like it can be family members or like really close friends, and they're like, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
And it's like, dude, how about you just fucking support me? Like everything doesn't have to be a fucking problem.
Exactly.
Every time I say I'm doing this, and as entrepreneurs and business owners, like we're always going to try shit that doesn't work.
Just to fail.
Like it's just gonna fucking happen. But like everybody else watching from the outside in is like, well, that didn't work. Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
I know, but the next thing might.
You almost stop telling people.
You do.
You just like, hey, I don't want to give you any ideas and like tell you what I'm trying to do, because you think that I'm going to go crazy. I'm just going to do it, and then you can come and ask me about it later.
Yes.
Like I don't need to tell you what I'm doing.
I've 100% started doing that. Like I just like I've got an inner circle of people that I'll bring it up with, right? Or like I'll bring stuff up in CCM calls and things like that, because I trust everybody in those rooms, right? But I will absolutely do the same thing. Like I keep it to myself, and I'll be like, I'll work in quiet, and then when it fucking hits, I'll show you.
I think that you start to like distance yourself from those type of people, right?
You do, naturally.
Like I had,
or you should.
You should, right? Yes. You have a lot of, like growing up, like I had a lot of people that were really, really close, and then you look at how things start to grow and expand apart.